Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new flea market toy hunting video. Well, I think there's more of this haul part in this video than the actual flea market footage. Not because I did not find a lot, but because I have to split this one day, one flea market up into two parts. I already know that. And I think this video here that you're gonna see today is just focusing on the very first pickup. So I might even call this video a Barbie haul because there was this one vendor with like, I mean, you're gonna see. But let's roll the footage because I don't remember if there was anything like that I like shot before or whatever, like the next video, so the second part of this will be a little bit more like of a toy variety, also Barbie, but then also some other toy lines. So but today just, I mean, you see. It's all wet. No, my pet monster today. This is the vendor where I found my second My Pet Monster. Here are some 80s Barbies. They are in bags, so I guess they cost a little more. I don't know. I think this is Angel Face. This is a My First Barbie from the early 80s or mid 80s. What is this? Yeah, she has the typical early superstar face, so she could be Superstar Barbie, but oh my god, look at her hair. What is this? Also very cut and also a My First Barbie. I don't know who she is. Oh, nah, I don't know. She has very pink eyeshadow. And the dresses in there, like some of them are real, like this is Heart Family. Oh, I think he's also Heart Family Dad. Yeah, this is the Heart Family Dad. I think this is Great Shape Skipper or the other one, the Sea Loving Skipper, which looks exactly the same. Gonna ask how much they are. So, I don't know. See another one? No, the rest is just like bigger baby dolls, I think. Ooh, creepy. So €2 per doll around, he said, so I'm probably gonna pick this one up. I'm not sure if this is Angel Face, but it might be because she's a super light skin and she has these two hair colors. I thought she had like green eyeshadow, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna check about this one because I think her hair still looks good, and yeah, I do not have one that has this eye paint, so this is definitely a my first Barbie. Her legs are very sticky, but fine still, I think. I might grab her. I'm not gonna pick up her because I think I have her. It might be the same one. It might not be, but I don't know. The younger skippers are like, do I need them? Is this the... Oh, all of the legs are very, very sticky. This could be this birthday Barbie with a very pink dress from the mid-80s. I don't know, should I really pick so many dolls again? No, I don't need her. I have a very, very similar one.
Das heißt, die Hälfte meiner Digitaleinnahmen sind dann eigentlich schon über den Eigenverkauf.
Was it great shape maybe? Wait.
Aber ja, es ist ein mühsames Geschäft. Also von 90 bleiben 22 über.
Her hair is very cut. Her hair is very cut. Is there another one?
Muss aber dann auch noch die Abrechnung machen. Aber ja, es gibt schon.
Yeah, here are more. This is a Dream Glow again. Now I understand, now I can recognize her. This is Dream Glow Barbie. I do have two of her already, so I don't need her. Oh, this is a Tutti. This is a small Tutti. I have her dress, I could pick her up, I don't know. Oh, he's more. She's also again very typical early 80s. Oh, who is she? Who is she? Who is she? This is difficult, guys. This is really difficult. I don't want to pick them up like all of them. Purple. This is Peaches and Cream. I think this is Peaches and Cream. This is an older Christy. I'm for sure picking her up. Oh my gosh. Oh, this dress again. I find it now all the time. But who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Golden Dream. Golden Dream again. Oh my goodness. Focus. Golden Dream. But with very cut hair, and I do have her. But this is Golden Dream Barbie. Golden Dream. This might be just a super dance or something like that. Dream Glow. This might be original Superstar, but like, yeah, I don't want to rehair her. This might also just be like Super Dance or something similar. I don't think that it is great shape. Also, her hand is super cut, and I have a very similar one, as I said. Who is this at the bottom? Who's another? Here's a Ken. Wow, this is an older Ken. Can you please look at me? This might be the Superstar Ken. Comes with Crystal Ken's outfit. But it's not Crystal Ken. Oh, this is her again. Okay. Wow. Christy. Yes, of course. Christy. I think this is Peaches and Cream. I hope so, I hope so, I think so. This is a little Tutti. I don't know, her face looks a little smudged. But I have her outfit, or at least one of her outfits. But for the rest, I'm not sure. Do I need to pick this one up? I think this could be the birthday whatsoever, what she was called in the 80s. Not the one with the short hair, but the one with the very pink dress. Should I leave her?
Da frage ich mich halt, also die schreiben uns zwar zurück, aber...
Guys, that went completely different than I thought, because I picked them up all of them. Because at first, can you see me? Yeah. At first he was like, oh no, I misunderstood you. The dolls are more expensive than €2. I was like, oh, okay, well, and he was like, yeah, and the outfits in there, they all have outfits. And I was like, I'm not particularly interested in the outfits. I'm more interested in dolls. Oh, so if you want to separate the outfits, so just buy the dolls, you can have them for €2. And I had like 6 or 7 or something picked out. She said, yeah, you can have them for €2. And then he said, if you want to take all of them, you get the others also for €1. Also, like, all are naked now, no fashions. Oh, that's fine. I have so many fashions and I will not keep all of these Barbies, for sure not. There's a lot of them which need a lot of work. I don't know if I want to do that. But for €1, 80s dolls, and that gives me the option to really identify them, etc. And the outfits were not the craziest. There were a couple of Best Buys in there, you saw it, and a couple of original 80s ones, a couple of ones that I had, so oh my goodness. Crazy. Just like I was just finished with all of the other Barbies, like finished I mean with you know, cleaned them, styled them, filmed the video, etc. Like a day before or whatever from the last big Barbie pickup at the flea market, and I was like, oh, I actually don't want to buy a lot of dolls today. Oh my goodness, the first thing I picked up were these 16 dolls, I think. I mean, you saw it. I did not even want to pick up all of them. I just chose like 8 or whatever it was at first, and because like ones that I didn't have, ones that were in good condition, etc. But then he was like, because we were talking about price, at first he was like, no, I misunderstood him with like €2 per doll, because he misunderstood me, because I was asking, wie viel kosten die Puppen? German, how much are the dolls? But like there were 2 other boxes or whatever beneath them with records, and he understood wie viel für die Platten, records, Puppen, dolls. He misunderstood because each of the dolls, I mean, they were naked in the like paper, but they had an outfit with it, and so he was like, oh no, that's with the outfit, the doll, that's way more. I was like, oh, okay, then not. I'm not really interested in the outfits, because there were some nice outfits in there. There were some fashion pieces that I had, and some that I couldn't identify. Some were probably not even like Mattel, Barbie. So I was not really interested in the fashion pieces, in a couple of them, but in the grand scheme of it, I was like, if I just take the dolls without the fashion pieces, then he was able to do, yeah, okay, then we can take €2. But why aren't you picking up all of them? Because when you pick up the rest as well, then you get them for €1 per doll. I mean, the rest of them. So it's like, do I need them? Because there were a couple in there that were just not like haircut and everything. And I was like, okay, I take it. So I paid €20 for these 16 dolls that were, that are, all of them are 80s or even 70s dolls. Let's start. So this video is really showing you every Barbie in detail and talking about them. So my favorite one of them, because like this was really one that I was hunting for, that I wanted to have, Peaches and Cream. one of the most iconic 80s dolls. I had the dress before, found it at the flea market, but in not really good condition. I just picked it up, you know, for the heck of it, having the peaches and cream dress. So I would have put this dress on her, but I noticed that like one of the other dolls had this in her head, like in her hair, but this is actually the belt that goes to the peaches and cream dress. And you have already seen the video because I put it up the wrong way, not wrong, but not chronological. I put this before the toy hunting video in Dortmund. I picked up another doll with the dress again in better condition and this ruffle, the separate ruffle piece here. And now I have this beautiful, beautiful peaches and cream Barbie. She's from like 84, I think box date 84, release date 85. I don't know, she is, I don't even think that there is a Ken to it. Is there a peaches and cream Ken? I don't think so. She's a separate single doll, no line or anything. And yeah, mid 80s. She is in really good condition, hair and everything. She's just missing the like jewelry. Here she is. So at the flea market, that was a little bit like strange. I was like, because I already picked the doll. She was one of the 8 ones that I wanted to have nevertheless. And I was like, oh, it's peaches and cream, peaches and cream. And then I realized she actually was on a body that had straight arms, you know, the just back and forth straight arms. And I'm super happy that I, in the end, picked up the whole lot because a couple of dolls were switched in terms of their head and body. I found the correct body. One of the like Fashion Play, or my first, I don't remember which one, Barbies was on this body, and like she was on the other body. So I was able to like manage to like puzzle her together, Frankenstein the body back to her original head. So peaches and cream. She has, like, this is her makeup. She has the peach lips and the very peach you know, blush, and you can recognize her. She's one of the mid 80s dolls that have a ton of lashes, so a lot of lashes up and also bottom. She has these 2 white spots, blue eyes and purple eyeshadow. The purple eyeshadow is not really noticeable enough anymore. I think it's a little bit like bleached out already. She even had like kind of red eyeshadow on it from whatever, but it was easy, like a child probably just put it on. Easy to remove. Also part of her hair was red underneath. There's still a little bit, can you see, but it's almost gone. Yeah, the dress of her is like, it consists of this big ruffle, which is a separate piece that you can ruffle around the way you want. You could also just, I don't know, lay it around the skirt or just around the shoulders or whatever you want to do with it. The top part is this very striking material that was used up until the 90s for like Mattel dolls. I say Mattel dolls, not just Barbie. Little Miss had this as well, etc. The back was a little bit ripped. I was able to get that back on, so it's in good condition again. I stabilized it with a little bit of like leather underneath, also here. But whatever, the dress is not even what I picked up. It was actually just the doll. I put these shoes on her. It could be the original ones. These are also the ones that I picked up at Toyplosion convention. I said in that video it might not be because they are a little bit too coral, but maybe it's even the correct ones. Like, she is, no question asked, one of my favorite dolls now. She is so pretty. I wanted to have her for a while and I was finally able to get my hands on her. I was always hoping that one day I would run across her at the flea market. And there she is. Concerning the hair, I said she's in a good condition, also the hair, etc. Yes, most of the dolls are. Some have cut hair, but that's not what I mean. But almost all of them were really sticky. They were really like if someone had put oil in the hair. And I just tried at first washing it out, you know, with normal hair, like normal shampoo and conditioner stuff, what I always do. No, drying again, and it stayed the same. So what I did with almost all of those dolls, which made it even harder to like get them ready, etc., is I powdered their hair. At first I washed it, conditioned it, let it almost dry, and then put baby powder in it over the whole head, over the hair. So I had like a huge bunch of like baby powder all over with these dolls. They were all white, etc. And this helped. Like I let it dry for a day or something, let it in for a day, and then washed it out again, and then just with conditioner, and then most of the hair is okay. I mean, they have all saran hair, and this would like never happen to Kanekalon hair, for example. I've never seen it with nylon hair on ponies, for example, but with doll hair, I've had it a couple of times, especially the 80s dolls, that the hair gets sticky. I don't know where that comes from, if it's something from the glue from the inside, or if it's just the hair fiber, because like saran hair is usually a little bit oily from the feeling in general. So it is described as being heavier and oilier than, for example, nylon or even Kanekalon or something. But I really had kind of a lot of work with the hair, but just from Peaches and Cream, you see original factory curls. I mean, not super curly anymore, but like very nice. And yeah, so let's get to another doll that actually is a double. And if I would not have picked up all of the dolls, just the 8 ones that I have chosen at first, I would have not picked her up, because this is actually a Dream Glow Barbie. I have put her now in my pink and pretty Barbie outfit. Well, it's not the complete outfit of that either, but whatever, she looks so pretty, and I want to keep her because, you know, this actually is a Dream Glow Barbie, just to remind you, the one that's glow in the dark, that I have like gotten the dress, and then I separately found the umbrella, and then I got a package, also had sent me this dress with the doll, so she's staying in my collection. But I've realized that she is in a better condition, and she's also a variant. So this one made in Taiwan, this one made in the Philippines. And if you look at their faces, they are slightly different. So definitely she has lighter eyebrows. This is the easiest thing to see. And she has darker eyebrows. And the way their eyes are colored, they're different. This is more blue. This is more like, I don't know, turquoise, even purple, the eyes inside. So they look different. And this is one of my favorite dolls. The very cool thing is that she even has her earrings still in, and her ring. So she is a keeper nevertheless. And I mean, I got her for €1. So her hair, I mean, let's remove this thing. I put it just. Ooh, looks cute, but this is also, yeah. Original hairstyle, I have not redone it. This was how I found it at the flea market. It's the original, rubber band still in, and the hair is so good. I just like, this was one of the dolls where the hair is not really super oily, so I did not do it with her. Also still original factory curl, original hairstyle. Wow. So, and all of the bodies of the dolls, almost all of the bodies are pretty good. So no like spots at the legs or anything like that. Dream Glow is one of the latest dolls of this whole lot. So this guy that I bought all of the dolls from, he said he got them from a woman in Munich. So, and she had them all as a child. So these were the childhood dolls of this woman from Munich. So makes sense. Here in Berlin or in other like Eastern European, Eastern German cities, that would not have been possible. But like, you know, Munich is the former like western part of Germany, so children could have gotten all of these dolls all the way in the 80s, etc. And this girl probably had dolls from the late 70s up until the mid 80s. She's from 85, 86, so this was probably the last doll that this girl got. Dream Glow Barbie. Oh my god, at first I didn't even see her because she's really down deep in the box. An original Christy face, and this is, as far as I found out, the original, or not original, whatever, Malibu Christy. I say original because there were a lot of Malibu Barbie lines, but I mean the first released one, the Sunset Malibu line that came out in 1971. Very, very important Barbie line of the 70s, where Barbie it was the very first time that Barbie had eyes that went to the front, like there was no side glance, but she was directly like facing forward. And it was a budget line just with a bikini, Barbie, Skipper, Ken, etc. And 1971, a very, very successful and one of the main drivers of Barbie in the 70s, when actually Barbie was not very successful in the early to mid 70s. But this line kept Mattel Barbie like still relevant. And in 71, as I said, Barbie, etc. 73, they released a couple more characters, or 72, 73, for example, PJ and Christy. But the line was like continued up until 76. And like Christy, for example, got another release in 75, 76 with another bathing suit. At first she came in a red one, that's why I put her in this wonderful red dress here. I think it's a Best Buy fashion set, which makes sense because it's from her era. But I think this is the second release. Why do I think so? I mean, I know that all of these dolls here come from the same person, and as I already explained, the dolls like range from the late 70s up until the mid 80s. So it doesn't make sense that this girl would also have a doll from the early 70s, so 72, 73. So that's why this is like the main thing why I think she is the second release, that she came with a yellow bathing suit. But I also think she is the second release because she has a darker skin. As far as I could see, the first released ones were a little bit lighter in her complexion, and she's really dark. She's really, really dark. I know she lost a shoe. So that's why I think it might be the Christy that was released in 76 or 75, 76. Yeah, she just came with a yellow bathing suit. And you can see this is the original Christy face that was introduced when Christy was introduced in the 60s, mid 60s. Was also used for Julia, a celebrity doll, and then a couple of times for, you know, Malibu, Christy, and I don't know. But like, you know, the more used Christy face from like the late 80s is obviously a different one. So this wasn't even used very, very often. She obviously has cut hair. I didn't say that, but like it's not as bad. Some of the dolls have cut hair in this lot, but I think this is not like just a girl going wild and just ripping off Barbie's hair. Most of the hairstyles look kind of, you know, deliberate. So does this one. This is like not very even, but like a long bob. And I could leave her like this. It's not very bad. If I like buy a new batch of, you know, pony hair from one of those sites, I might grab also one batch of black hair for her. She has a really, really squishy face, so it will be very easy to rehair her. She is very, very beautiful. Her like marking is, I can see and show it to you, still at the butt, as most of them have, because it's, you know, late 70s, early 80s. Not sure if you can read it, but it still was produced in Korea. So this is definitely, I would say, the earliest doll. No matter if it's the first release or the second release of Christy, of the Malibu Christy, she is definitely the earliest doll of this lot. And something very special, I'm so thrilled to have like this original, like this Christy on her original Christy face. So this is something that I've never would have dreamed to find at the flea market. So what do we continue with? Maybe with a male character here. Here we've got Ken. He is also a beach Ken. Yeah, his job is beach. He's also from a Malibu line, but not from her line. So not from the Sunset Malibu, but from the Lovin Malibu line, which was released in like 78, 79. So around her time, a little bit later. How do I know this? I mean, obviously I can identify by the head. He has the superstar Ken face, but what's like the easiest thing to identify him? Sorry guys, here comes a little bit of doll nudity, but he has the 10 lines. So this is the Barbie Malibu set where they all had 10 lines. So his his shorts, his bathing trunks would have been this short and in a like teal color, teal blue. And the Barbies in that line, they had, you know, bikinis with, you know, 10 lines. So they were really tanned. All of the Malibu Barbies were always really tanned, but especially, you know, the 10 lines. So as he has obviously just trunks, the 10 lines are just on the bottom part. So he doesn't have any up here. What's really interesting is his head is super loose. And I think, I mean, already you can see it. The head looks smaller than the neckline. So my guess is his head is also stone hard, and it was really, really gooey, not gooey, I mean sticky. I also put baby powder on it, that's fine. But my guess is that he had a lot of plasticizer, like leakage, meaning a lot of plasticizer came out of his head. So he got rock hard and the head shrunk. So I think that's what happened to him. But I think this is very common for dolls like of his, so the Lovin Malibu Kens. Almost all of them that I've researched have a head that looks like this. So bigger neckline, smaller head. But whatever, he's a very, very classic and actually good looking Ken. I put now something on him that has nothing to do with his original outfit. I put black and red on it just because I thought it kind of looks good with the Christy there. He's wearing here the Baywatch outfit from the 90s. I mean the jacket, this is my first fashion outfit from the 90s. So as I said, he had like kind of blue trunks on it. Okay, let's get to the smallest girl of this array here. We've got a Tutti or Tutti. I don't actually know. I think the American commercial said Tutti. So Tutti. I recently, not that recently, but maybe you remember, have found a similar doll with a very similar scale, but she was like a brunette. That was her. And they are friends, yes. This was Chris and this is Tutti. Tutti is supposed to be another sister of Barbie. You know, the first one was Skipper, then she got Tutti. At one point she got like Stacy, and at one point she got like Shelly Kelly, and then Chelsea, and blah blah blah. So many sisters. But Tutti was supposed to be like a smaller sibling to Skipper. So like Barbie, Skipper, Tutti. She has wire in her whole body, so she does not have the normal, like, you know, articulations of the whole body. There are no joints or anything, but her whole body has like wire in it, so you can still move it. Always a little bit awkward, you know, the arms always look a little bit like sausages, etc. But I mean, that's what the body was constructed with. And she had also kind of a lot of releases, because like Tutti, I mean, this I think is the last third release, which also makes way more sense with all of the like dates where the dolls are from. So the same girl probably did not have a Tutti from like the late 60s or whenever her first release was. And also you can tell by the very hard head. So the first ones had a pretty round head. and had a, like, the body was not as firm, so the wires were often coming out, which was, you know, was kind of a hazard. So from the second release on, and then the third release, which is from, you know, 76 up until 79, the heads are a little smaller and the bodies are more firm, which makes it a little bit difficult more to pose them, but at least the wire is not coming out at any places. This is her original outfit. Crazy, right? I found it another day at the flea market. You have seen the video where I picked up this fashion lot from like also the late 70s, but I'm very sure that this dress, I mean, it is a Tutti dress, and this is from the third release Tutti. So I think this is really what she came with. She also had a little hairband. I just, you know, put a hairband on her and gave her a little like cute hairstyle. I think she just came with open hair. Let me tell you, I hate these bangs. There are Tuttis that have a little bit better rooted bangs that are normally stylable. This is like, I tried my best. I bend it down, you know, in this round thing, boil wash, but it sticks up again. Like, I don't know what to do. It's really strangely rooted because here one piece and then here another like part of the bangs, and then at the side another part, and like, yeah, whatever. She has a really strange face. To me, she looks a little bit like a devil. I mean, she totally looks mischievous. I absolutely prefer the face of her. She has a cuter face, way cuter. She looks more like, I don't know, she's up to something. They all came with these super short dresses. They would actually come with a little, you know, panty, but like I don't have it, and it also always sticks out. So for her, for example, I put like a little skirt. Maybe I find another like white skirt or something to put underneath her. These are also not her original shoes, but I have two different white ones because it's not very easy to come across shoes of her size anyways. So a Tutti, and I think third release 76 up until 79, so around that time she was available. Let's get to these two dolls that are often included in, you know, Barbie lots, although they're actually not from the Barbie line. They are on Barbie bodies, you could say. They have like Barbie, they share faces with Barbies or characters from the Barbie line, but they are from the Heart family. I do already have the mom of the Heart family, and I had a second dress. And I did not have yet the like dad from the Heart family, so he's getting in my display together with my Heart family mom, and I also had his outfit already. So here they are. He is definitely sharing faces with the Superstar Ken face. So this is the same one when the Superstar Ken face wasn't used anymore in the mid 80s, because they are from 84, 85. They just took the face and used it for the Heart family dad, just with, you know, light brown hair. And she shares the face with one of the friends of the, Star line. So there was another like spin-off Barbie line that had nothing to do with Barbie. And then later on, the same face was also used for Jazzy, which was another spin-off Barbie line, but also it was Barbie's cousin. But they are completely separate. Look, her hair is wonderful. They were introduced together because, I mean, they are called mom and dad. They don't have any other names because they are married. She even has a ring. So no, not this ring, but can you see there is a wedding ring? And they have children. This is something that they did not want to do with Barbie. I mean, later on in the 2000s, they tried it with Mitch, and even so that did not really go as planned, because they kind of discontinued the Mitch, etc. So they have nothing to do with this line. So it's not a happy family, it's a Heart family. They had always mostly a boy and a little girl, one of the Rosebud babies, so they are in this size. And they also got like grandparents released, so there are some other dolls. And this line was somewhat successful, I think. As I said, you find these dolls often within Barbie lots. And they were released, as I said, from like 84, 85 up until the late 80s. So like 89, I think probably And they had several releases. Some of them look different, but these are the ones from the first release. So original outfits. I think she came with tights originally, different shoes, but this is his full outfit. And yeah, I mean, she is a double. She's in really good condition though. She has a ring. She didn't come with earrings. As usual, she never had earrings. Face, hair. She has a little bit of plugs missing in the front line of her hair, but other than that, this outfit is not in the best condition here. But so, and then there were 2 dolls in this lot, which, like, both of them I would have originally not picked up, because they are so, they are similar to each other, but they are also very similar to one that I already have. Though I know that these dolls did not, like, these dolls came from the same girl, so I don't think they are actually doubles. They are probably a little bit different. These are dolls that are very, very common in the early 80s. Like budget dolls, you can see it, both of them have the straight arms. Here's one of the cases where, like, the hand is chewed off. This is like the only really big damage in terms of, like, bodies of these dolls. And these were some of the dolls where, you know, the heads were changed with something else. She is very, very tanned. She's a little bit lighter. They almost have the same, like, makeup, and it's so hard, you cannot really identify them. So they are from 82, 83, 84, and they came out mostly the same doll with sometimes a little bit different hair, but like really, really the same face paint, and were called either Super Dance or Movie Date or City Barbie or Fashion Play Barbie. So here, like, she is in pretty okay condition, like hair-wise, long, flowy, very nice. She has cut hair, so she would definitely not have been one that I picked up, because, like, ilks. I think here the girl tried to put bangs on her, so cut bangs, but yeah, I mean, she's not rooted to have bangs, so that is, yeah, not really good. I already have one of those. The one that I have is in my, like, Toy Story collection, is wearing the Great Shape Barbie outfit, although it's not a Great Shape Barbie. Super Dance is somewhat similar to Great Shape. I can at least show you how she would have been released. So this is maybe one of them. But as I said, she came out with this face and very similar hair in different variations. So this is definitely one of the dresses from a Fashion Play Barbie. I don't know if this came with her face, but there were also other Fashion Plays at the time. But this could have been one of her outfits. Here I put at least from the correct era, and Barbie Be Active fashion outfit on her from 83. So yeah, I mean, she might be a keeper maybe, because her hair is really nice, but then again, her, like, she has a little bit of paint rub on her face. Whatever, she definitely is, like, more, I don't know what to do with her. She's a double. I also have another double in here, one that I would not have picked up. It's a skipper, but now as I have her in here, I dressed her in, like, you know, the siblings outfit to this Be Active fashion, to the So Active fashion skipper here. And this skipper is again one that I actually have. She could be one of 2 dolls, also around the same era, so 83, 84, she could have been the skipper to the Great Shape line. Or she could be 84, 85, the Sea Lovin skipper. Both of them have the exact same hair. Again, she, same as the Tutti, has this strangely rooted bangs situation where, like, here's trend, there's trend, a little bit in the middle, and then again here at this. What is this? This doll, I have her. Mine that I have has a better bangs situation. She has just a nicely rooted bangs, that's it. But, like, eyes, eyebrows, etc., it's exactly the same hair length. With her, I forgot to do this, you know, baby powder treatment, so this is still kind of sticky, and I don't know, maybe it's just what Saran hair is. I'm not a big fan of Saran hair. I don't know, I love Conagalon hair the most. But I mean, yeah, it looks okay. good condition. I think one spot at the leg, because Skipper, yeah, here. Skipper is really, really proud to get developing these, but I mean, just one. And I mean, they look cute together in these outfits, you know, be active fashion, so active fashion. Still, I don't think that I will display these two. They are doubles. I might want to trade them in the future or whenever I am ready to sell or whatever. I would have originally not picked them up, but for €1 each, like, why not? Okay, let's get to a doll that I definitely would have picked up. I recognized who she was at the flea market, and this is Angel Face Barbie. I don't have her outfit. I don't have her dress. I put something on her that kind of resembles a little bit what she would have had like an outfit. She had a really old-timey fashioned outfit on with a, you know, big pink skirt similar to this, like, but it's a dress, with a black waistband, and then with a, you know, white poofy lace, you know, blouse with you know, a button placket with, you know, lace here. So very, like, I don't know, very Victorian or even just, you know, in general, I don't know, don't think it's really inspired by one specific era, but like very old-timey. So, and she is very recognizable, not just by her face, because actually she would have a little bit more green eyeshadow. I think this is also just got lost over time a little bit, but she has very dark hair streaks. So this is what you can easily identify Angel Face. She has a lot of blonde hair, but one layer in the middle of her hair is completely dark brown, or I mean brown at least. So I don't really know what hairstyle she came on. It's something similar to this, but as I don't even have her dress, I was not like taking the most time to recreate her hairstyle. Her hair is also, it's not cut, it's very full, it's saran hair. I had the same issue as with all of the others. It was very sticky, like factory curl is not really in it anymore. I maybe should do a boil wash, another one, to get it a little bit less, you know, fuzzy here, but yeah. I definitely want to try to get her original outfit. She is a Barbie, like, I think she is the Barbie with the like lightest complexion that I've ever seen. She is so pale, she's super white. I mean, let's just, do I have one that has, just compare them. I mean, she didn't look very dark when I showed her to you, right? But next to her, she is super pale, super white, and she came with a handbag that had 3 different, you know, makeups in them that you could put on you or on the doll. So like eyeshadows, I think, probably. And yeah, she's just a very classic doll from the early 80s. She's from 82, box date, release date 83. Yeah, I don't even know if she came with earrings. Not sure. She definitely came with a ring, and that one's missing. Yeah, she's a very beautiful doll and easily recognizable. I want to show you her original outfit. Quick, here she is. So, and I'm already like eyeing one of these outfits on eBay, but it's from the UK, and I don't really know if I want to pay that shipping, but I also don't know if I will find that one really at a flea market, but who knows. So, but this is a doll that I would really like to display an original outfit. Another double in that lot for me is Golden Dream. I really like immediately also recognized her and did not want to pick her up because A, I already found Golden Dream at the flea market, and B, she has really cut hair. But as I do have her now, this is one of the dolls where I definitely can see. I mean, let's take the head off. I mean, it looks good, right? It kind of looks good. I think the girl like deliberately like tried to make like new hairstyles for the dolls. Look, it's a little bit like a fukuhila, like a, what is it called, a mullet, with very short, but then like it's not just one big like let's cut her hair, but it's very deliberate. That's why I think it's actually pretty cute. She also has the the wires somewhere. Where is it? So there are some of these like golden wires, so a little bit like a quick curl at that point. She is also a different like production country than mine. Her face looks slightly different, but still it's very recognizable as Golden Dream, with the like very dark crease over her eye, and then like gold green eyeshadow and these striking eyes. And she also has a very interesting complexion, so she is also very dark. I just put a nice outfit on her. I don't know if I keep her in my display, I rehair her at one point, or someone else can have her. Her body actually is somewhat better than the one that I have, because she does not have a broken neckline or anything. By the way, she came with her necklace. So one of these, which it's the same necklace that a couple of Barbies have. So I'm really thinking about giving it to another doll, maybe by Dream Glow, or I don't know. Some have like a little bit of a dangly element, but I think a couple of dolls of the 80s also just had this single one. Rhinestone in there. Yeah, I think originally it should probably be from her. I might still be wrong, because you know, even a couple of heads were changed, so maybe the necklace is also not directly from her. But this is probably the weird Barbie of this like lot here, because I mean, I put this head on her. She kind of looks cute, but she was really like you know, treated not very well, I think. At first look at her face, she is difficult to identify. Again, she has the original, I mean, all of them have the superstar face, but like the Barbies, but she also has the original superstar face paint. So she could be very well 1977 original superstar Barbie. But there were a couple other dolls that had the same face. The Superstar Bridal doll had the same face. The Rollerblade Barbie from 1980 had the same face. There were even some disco Barbie or whatever, and some other like, you know, more budget line dolls that had the same face, but she is clearly one that has the bent arms, so she is, my guess is that she is Superstar Barbie. Look at that hair, ta-da! Ooh, and the green is not coming out, so if someone would really like to display her, and I don't have an original Superstar Barbie, so I might really keep her, I need to rehair her completely. There's nothing that I can keep of that hair. So the others that have like kind of the same face, some of them have a little bit lighter eyebrow like shade. Some of them are darker like this, but then again, the same doll also sometimes has lighter eyebrows and darker, depending on where she was produced. She's a Taiwan, so I cannot identify her 100%, but if I find the time to rehair her, and if I ever find the original like Superstar Barbie dress, this will be then for her. So then we have her. She was really, when I filmed it at the flea market, who is she? She has like pink eyeshadow and is this the birthday Barbie? I don't know. Yes, I was correct. So you might be familiar with especially the 90s birthday Barbies, you know, really poofy dresses, huge hair, like, you know, confetti and like these swirls and crazy like pastel beautiful colors, and until now they are releasing, you know, the birthday wishes series. Is more like a collector series, always with a big gown, etc. But in the 80s there were a couple of birthday Barbies already, which has nothing to do with neither the, you know, 90s line, if you want to call it like that, nor with any collector series. For example, in 81 there was one that had like really like short curly hair on top, and then like just a little bit part long hair in the back. She had like a rainbow birthday dress but also not a poofy one, just like knee length, etc. She is a birthday Barbie from 1983/84. So I think she was released in 84. And I don't have her original dress, but you can imagine it's somewhat similar to what I put on her, just with a more hot pink. Hot pink with white polka dots on it. But the cut is very similar, so, you know, roughly top here, long sleeved, knee length, and yeah, she has this striking, not that striking, but I mean, it's recognizable. The eye makeup is pink. It could be more pink. All of my dolls here have pretty light features in her face, so they were probably played with and it's still bleached a little bit. But interestingly, she has a pink dot in the middle, like, of her eyes. Can you see that? Where the white part is. There and there. This is like the only doll I've ever seen where they put this pink dot in her eye. And yeah, she came with super curly hair. I mean, somewhat. And that's also why I did not want really to do a boil wash on her, because I wanted to keep it. But she also was one that had like this really, really sticky hair. But I mean, she looks fine now. It's her original length. She would have a hairstyle where like part of it was like a partial updo or something, and at the side there was a little knot. I cannot recreate it. I'm sorry. But I would really, really like to have her original dress. I mean, she looks quite cute here. But yeah, as this is like a really hot pink dress from the early 80s, which is not that often. I mean, you always associate Barbies with pink, right? But in this, especially 70s and still early 80s, etc. I mean, Barbies did not have too many super pink outfits. I can show you. Do I have it? Yeah, I think I have it here somewhere. Also here it does not look that pink. It's a little bit more intense pink. This is her and this is the outfit. So 83, box date, release date 84, birthday Barbie. Also, I think she did not come with earrings, but you know, she originally had a ring. It's gone. And now we're getting to the last like dolls, two of them at once, because they are both my first Barbies. And yeah, over the years there have been a lot of my first Barbies. I mean, recently, just like this year or last year, they came out with these bigger size ones, so they are still like haven't like forgotten about this idea of a first Barbie for your little girl, a simple one with simple outfits. So there has always like over the years been like my first fashions. These are some of the first ones that were released. They are from the early to mid 80s. And I cannot exactly tell which one they are, because as we had it with, you know, the superstar like painted face with these movie date like fashion style whatever dolls, where they often use the same face. My first Barbies from that era also all have a very similar face. So her hair is obviously cut, but again, it looks like it is deliberately cut. It's not a bad hairstyle. I mean, in the back it is a little bit, but I think, I mean, you could leave it like this. So my first Barbies from 81, 83, 85, they had all this type of like the way their eyes were painted. Can you see it? It looks kind of unnerving a little bit. It looks very, very unnatural because they have these kind of stripes, or these almost looks like gear in their eyes. And this is what the original hairstyle would be. They all came with this one like side ponytail, and then in the back another like lower ponytail. So really strange hairstyle, but this is what the one from 81 came with, also the one from 83. I think the one from 85 had a little bit of a different hairstyle. And I mean, you can tell that they are not the same doll. She has a lighter complexion, so her like skin is lighter. She has this cute, like these cute orange cheeks, the blush, and she has lighter eyeshadow and her eyes are very, very like icy blue. She has darker eyebrows. She has lighter eyebrows, but her like eye makeup and eye paint are like a darker blue, and she has no blush. So, but from like looking at so many different, you know, my first Barbies from the like early 80s, it's so different. So the one from 81 sometimes has the darker eyebrows, and sometimes the 81 release has the lighter eyebrows and has the darker, and etc, etc. But I tend to believe that this was the one from 81. She was released in a like yellow, I mean, it looks like a jumpsuit, yellow with, I mean, a light blue, but it's actually more a bathing suit and trousers and a separate skirt. Because I think the first release had these, you know, this blush, and it often looks more like light skinned. And so I think this might be the like second release from 83. She would originally come in the pink gingham dress, or it's also probably a pink top and a gingham skirt. But it could also be, in 83 was also another Barbie released with the same face paint, with the same hairstyle. She was called Party Time Barbie. She had a white jumpsuit. Both of them here are wearing like my first fashions. This especially is one that would have come in the like early 80s, I think 83 or even 81. So this is an outfit that was intended to be put on one of these dolls. This is in my first fashion outfit from like the late 80s, so more from 89. I could show you some of those dolls. So here we've got the one from 83, the one with the pink gingham check one, and this is the Party Time Barbie. You see it's the same doll, just with a different outfit. I don't have a picture of the one from 81 with the yellow outfit, but you can see the one from 85 here. This would be the outfit from the one from 85. She was often released with bangs, but even the one from 85 sometimes got releases without bangs. So I cannot tell which doll they exactly are, other than they are both like my first Barbies from the early 80s. And I'm so happy because I love their faces. I would have initially just like picked up this one because she has obviously cut hair. Still, she's not ugly, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about her. Do I rehair her, or I don't know, because I think they are both so beautiful. I actually do like her face even a little bit more than hers, but like I don't know. I think that's it. That's all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's all the 16 dolls. And you see why I couldn't, like, this is its own video. So the next part will definitely like again include more Barbies, because this was crazy. I came home with bags full of dolls. Like, oh, I mean, amazing in a way, but also like the work. The amount of work. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this crazy lot of 80s Barbies, even 70s dolls. So this is like late 70s, early to mid 80s. Like my preferred era of Barbie is like shifted like 10 years, like more like, you know, early like or late 80s, early to mid 90s. But I have really gotten fond of a lot of these 80s dolls. I don't know, there's not as many different ones. That's why I will run across all the same ones more and more. Like, it will probably not be the last Dream Glow Barbie that I find, or it will probably not be the last Peaches and Cream that I run across, or whatever. But these releases in its own are more striking to me. So, you know, to have you know, the angel face, or like to see like, oh my goodness, here is whatever, the superstar Barbie or whatever. So I hope you also enjoy like 80s dolls and toys as much as I do. So if you are not subscribed and this is right up your alley, then don't forget, click the subscribe button. That helps you and me, so my channel, and it helps also you. It's easier for you to like see when my videos pop up. And if you're not that often on YouTube, but you still want to know when my videos pop up, then please don't forget to click the notification bell, because then you will also be notified like additionally. But if you just enjoyed this video, I am very happy that you watched until the end. It was probably again a very long one, but most of my videos are very, very long, and I totally failed to get them shorter. So if you enjoyed it, then also you can help me with giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to tell me anything, maybe, I don't know, you have more insights on how to differentiate the different My First Barbies or whatever, you can also leave me a comment down below. I'm very happy. I read all of your comments. If I give it a heart and a like, you can be assured I like read it and I saw it. And if I find the time, I answer it. It's just that, I don't know, recently I get quite often a lot of comments, which makes me super happy, but sometimes I cannot answer all of them. So it's not that anything personal. Sometimes I just don't find the time to answer all of your comments, because this is not my job. YouTube is not my job. Toys are not my job. I have a normal office job. So like I work 40 hours per week. So additionally to that, doing the YouTube videos and going toy hunting and cleaning all of the dolls and whatever. So sometimes I just don't find the time to answer comments. But like, yeah, I'm always so happy when I get the chance to interact with you. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys and may the dolls be with you.